The quiet seat is the most important part of the teaching time. Let me tell you why it's the most important part. If you don't get them right after the games, what are they feeling right after the games? Ah! And if the girls won all 3 games, what are the girls doing? So now we have to transition into what? Lesson time. This is what quiet seats is for. If you don't do quiet seats efficiently, will they listen to the preaching? No. So how important is quiet seat time? It is so important. It determines whether they listen during the teaching time. Okay, let's read number 2. Incorporate positive and negative reinforcement. This is how kids work. Kids will do 2 things. There are kids that will behave because they're just afraid. Okay, you threaten them, you say, if you don't sit up, you're not getting candy. And what do those kids do? They do this. But there's some kids that don't respond to that. There's some kids that respond to positive reinforcement. You say, man, you're doing a good job, Jill. So you know what? I'm going to reward you with some candy. And those kids go, and then they're good, right? So you have to address both kids. Negative reinforcement are your balloons. Balloons are here. The boys have 4 balloons, and the girls have 4 balloons, right? How do they get a balloon pop? If they're talking, not paying attention, fighting with their friend, anything like that, they get 1 balloon pop. If all 4 balloons get popped, then the boys don't get any, and the girls get 2. Double, right? Your positive reinforcement are your quiet seat watchers, Willie and Ina. They have a bucket of candy, and they're looking for the good kids. So what they're going to do is they're going to look for the best kid in that row, the one that's sitting up straight, perfect. So they'll go through this row, and they go, oh, man, let's see. She's the best one. They're going to put it in their hand. The kid is only going to hold their hand like this. They're not allowed to open it. They're not allowed to eat it at that point. They have to stay still. What does number 3 say? Speak with authority. I need to lower my voice, and I need to speak with authority. So I will say something like this. We just played games. We just had fun. But this is the most important time, because this is the time that God is going to speak to you. So I want everyone to sit up straight. I want you to put your hands down, and I want you to look at me. Put your toys away. Sit still and look up here. You have 4 balloons on the boys' side, and girls, there's 4 balloons on the boys on your side. Now, boys, if a teacher is up here and he is talking and you are not paying attention, then the teacher will come over here, pop 1 balloon. That's because you weren't paying attention. All it takes is 4 boys to mess it up for your team. 4. You are a team. You need to work together. Now, the boys lose all 4 of their balloons. You won't get any candy. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Because I'm giving you the rules right now. I don't want to hear any talking. I don't want any distractions. This is God's time. If you lose all 4, you don't get any candy, and the girls get 2. They get their candy, and they get your candy. Girls, the same thing goes for you. This is the most important time, okay? I have quiet seat watchers. They're walking around. They are looking for the perfect kids. Not good kids. You're all good. I'm looking for the best of the best kids. The best kid looks like this. Sitting up straight, feet together, hands out like this. Eyes are looking up here. You're not looking around. I'm going to count to 3, and then I'm going to blow my whistle. Any distraction after that point, I'm not going to ask you to stop. I'm not going to say, hey, excuse me. I'm just going to start popping balloons. Ready? 1, sitting up straight. 2, hands on your lap. And 3. Perfect. Number 4 says, after you blow the whistle, take 3 seconds to make sure the kids are quiet. Look at them.